Welcome. I want to take a brief moment to talk about what we are seeing with the stock market and actually just an update of what I've been talking to you about last week and all the things that have been cropping up over the last number of not only weeks, but more importantly, where we're going now with respect to the economy and the stock market. So we had actually a great start of the week last week. Monday through Wednesday was a shortened week. It was volatile for just in general, and it was more volatile than what it usually is coming into a holiday week like we had. Thursday was a good day. Obviously, the stock market was closed, so nothing happened there with respect to the stock market. But then we got word out of South Africa that a new variant of the coronavirus had emerged, and we're calling it Omicron. Well, we had this massive sell-off that happened because basically the fear is that we are going to be going back into lockdowns. We're going to have all these travel restrictions, and basically you and I would stop spending. We would stop our activities. Well, since then, we have learned a lot about Omicron. This has just been the last couple of days, specifically that it is a mutation that is actually less severe than many or most of the coronavirus and what we've been dealing with, especially more less severe than the Delta variant right now. So that's actually good news. So we have that, and we couple that with the fact that we had one of the busiest travel seasons for Thanksgiving, especially post-pandemic that we have had. So people are still moving. We are still traveling. We are still doing the things that we want to do. Now, the biggest fear is that we go back into lockdown. The biggest fear is that we have all of these restrictions that are placed on us, and that's what the stock market was selling off on. I want to talk about that specifically. I have been highlighting over the last number of weeks that we are in a very, very good place in our economy. We are in lead 2, the Lions Wealth Economic Activity and Development Stage 2. What that means is we have growth happening. That's a big piece, growth in our economy, and we have inflation that is happening. Both of those are great places to be. Well, what ended up happening though is we treated Friday like it was the end of the world type of an event, and we were going to go back into lockdowns the way we did of March of 2020. Now, whether that happens or not is going to be a wait to be seen, but there is some reasons to be cautious, obviously, because of the fact that the stock market is not quite knowing what to do from here if this is going to happen. But more importantly, being in that lead 2 gives us actually a lot of insight that these types of pullbacks happen. So 5% pullbacks in the stock market happen on a yearly basis, and generally almost 3 times a year is what happens. So this is nothing new. It was the severity and the swiftness that obviously causes panic. Now, if I am right in the fact that we are going to continue to be in this lead 2 stage for another 2 or 3 months, there's a very, very good likelihood the stock market is going up because of that, and nothing has changed from last Wednesday when I was talking to you until today after the new variant has been found. So I just want to put you at ease a little bit in saying that there's a lot of misinformation out there. The stock market doesn't quite know what to do, and everything that had been working for the past year and a half, namely anything inflationary. So basically anything with respect to travel, discretionary spending, airlines, we had commodities, we had oil, we had all these things that are part of the reopening trade or just the inflationary trade went down. So everything that had been working over the last year and a half went down in price on Friday. We're expecting a little bit of a rebound coming into today, and we'll kind of see what happens from here. But we have the ability to make changes to your portfolio, but we also want to make sure that we are not being reactive to something that is a head fake and not the end of the world. With that, call if you have questions, but I just wanted to let you know that we are here at Lions Wealth taking this very seriously, but also we do not want to be reactionary. We want to make sure we keep the eye on the prize, knowing that we are in this great economic time coming into one of the best times of the calendar year, and the fact that we still have great reasons for growth in the stock market in spite of COVID. With that, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and a great Christmas season coming up. Take care, and we'll be talking soon.